Ah, yes. Another beautiful day in the world of Warzone. I'm always happy to be back here to work, play, and generally have fun. Oh, what is this I've stumbled upon? Ah, yes, the Kilo 141. A beautiful rifle that does everything just right. Has a fast rate of fire, it is rather accurate and very controllable, and overall, it's a player's best friend. This design, this beautiful look of the weapon, would make anyone desire to own such a rifle such as this. That is, if H&K are to release the gun anytime soon. I mean, what? It's been a prototype now ever since 2019? Come on, man. Hurry it up. However, that's aside today's point. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chronos, and today I bring you a new series that shall help anyone in need of assistance with the usages of weapons and guns in the beautiful game we all know and love, Call of Duty Warzone. In this series, we will be taking a look at each and every single gun, one by one, taking a look at the attachments, expansions, and stats of the weapons you might use in battle. Today, we are taking a look at the Kilo 141, the very first assault rifle you get to use when starting up on playing Warzone. First of all, let's look at the basics that are needed when playing Warzone. Based on preferences, scopes are mere customization to allow you to have a better sight and field of view on the target in front of you. For example, we will be using the wall in front of us. Yeah, this wall. Of course, this is no target, but it is more than enough to allow us to explore the potential of this gun. At first, we can notice that the recoil pattern is indeed not that bad. The Kilo has a controllable and simple way of controlling its recoil. And of course, we need to focus on the controlling of that recoil every single time you hop onto a match. So far, it's simple. However, before the first season of Black Ops Cold War could begin, the Kilo 141 was capable of committing massive amounts of damage over range and distance. However, with the integration of the two games, that got nerfed, which now means that the Kilo 141 is best used at close to medium range in areas of battle. The more you play with the weapon, however, you'll begin to notice that you are to start unlocking attachments, perks, and skins for your weapons. Skins are usually a preference thing, so usually you don't have to worry about selecting the best camouflage since any skin will work best. In this case, I'll be using the normal matte black color with that kilo that comes with. Perks usually help you with getting a special effect on your weapon, ranging from more bullet penetration. Remember, this doesn't mean you will do more damage. This is a thing that a lot of people get confused with. This allows you to hit people through walls, all the way to faster melee hits, so that you don't have to wait those few additional frames until you are able to do a follow-up melee hit. Now, let's focus on the attachments. I'll be setting these attachments in 3 pre-setups, just to be able to rank them in a much easier environment. We'll be working with a low-level preset, which will be applied to people who just started playing the game, a medium-level preset to people who have done some good work on the weapon and reached a decent rank, and finally the best class setup usable for reaching max level. I will be excluding perks since I find them a waste of a free attachment. Knowing you can only hold a total of 5 attachments per gun, wasting one wouldn't be very smart. Let's take a look at the low-level Kilo 141. You'll begin your gun by unlocking smaller things such as flash guards, which are muzzle attachments that hide flash when a weapon is fired, scopes, and many more. For starters, you want to focus on these sections: muzzle, barrel, optic, underbarrel, stock, and ammunition. They are your main key points of interest to make the best build possible. When you're a low-level player, you may want to reach these attachments before your Kilo 141. The Tactical Suppressor. This is a good starter attachment because it keeps you off the minimap. If you are to fire an unsuppressed weapon, your little player icon may pop up for somebody nearby. You don't wish to be located, so this is your best choice. The only cons are mainly movement based, so your speed may be a little slower, but you shouldn't be concerned about that too much. Singard Arms 16.6-inch SOCOM barrel. As a good barrel attachment, choosing this is your best option for a number of reasons. As mentioned, damage range isn't as powerful with the Kilo anymore. If you are to use this barrel, your damage range will be increased, allowing you to perform a lot better in combat. Alongside that, you will get a boost of bullet velocity, basically the travel speed of a bullet from your gun to the target, and recoil control so that your gun doesn't bounce around. The only con is more mobility reduction, but once again, it is very minimal. Corp Combat Hollow Sight. Optics are a mere preference for people. Some people prefer to use normal iron sights. Some others prefer sniper scopes. However, and this one is perfect for that close to medium range combat, it has a very clear sight to it, nothing obstructing your view, and it is very lightweight. Keep this scope for the moment, and you'll do better than anyone else. 50 round mags. It's always better to keep more ammunition in a magazine. Having more bullets to fire increases your chance of being able to hit more targets at once. Keep this magazine type, and you will increase from 30 to 50 rounds in a magazine. Commando foregrip. This is the perfect grip for anyone to use. It has no significant cons, and you will be offered a massive boost in recoil stabilization and aiming stability. With all of that in mind, let's take a look at how it performs. And as you can see, pretty accurate. It works perfectly for close to medium range combat. Now, let's move on to a more updated version of the gun. This build will have a few replaceable attachments and some will be kept the same. Here's what we have built. The Singard Arms 19.8-inch Prowler barrel. This is a significantly upgraded version of the gun compared to the SOCOM barrel. You get even larger boost in damage range and bullet velocity and recoil control, but you get a minor downgrade in aim down sight time and movement speed. Nothing too bad. The VLK 3x optic. This is a much better upgrade to the Kilo. It has an amazing accuracy and it has a very secret recoil control boost that is hidden within the scope. Using this allows you to hit your targets without having to worry too much about your weapons bouncing. The Singard Arms Sniper Pro stock. In case you don't prefer scopes, you can exchange that spot with the stock. It improves aiming stability significantly, allows you to have even more accuracy than before. The iron sights of the Kilo are clean as well, so picking your targets is very easy. And finally, we have the 60 round mags, a slightly upgrade to the previous magazine attachment. You can move up from 50 rounds to 60 rounds with no issue. The more bullets, the merrier. Here's how the gun performs. I'll show you two situations here, with the VLK 3x optic and no stock upgrade, and without the optic, and the Singard Arms Sniper Pro stock. As you can see, once again, an amazing choice to use. And here is the second build. Finally, we have the third and best setup. Here, we only have a few more attachments to consider, so taking these will really increase your weapon's performance. The monolithic suppressor. Aside from allowing you to remain hidden on the minimap away from other enemies surrounding you, this suppressor is able to add on with a large damage range effect that if it is combined with the Prowler barrel, your hits should be able to be more effective at damage range. And finally, the Ranger foregrip. Compared to the Commando foregrip, I prefer to take this one because you take a big advantage in more equal control and aiming stability at the cost of more ADS speed and movement speed, but I don't mind it at all. Here is how the Kilo performs with these final attachments. Impressive, eh? Once again, I chose the VLK 3x optics since I do prefer a bit of a view at long ranges, but this scope should work at somewhat close ranges as well. That should be the best guide that I can offer with the follow-up on the Kilo. I do hope you enjoyed the video, as this was indeed the video where my voice is revealed as well. Do not worry, I will continue the dumb setup series as soon as I finish fully upgrading all SMGs. Do leave a like and subscribe on your way out from this video. I do hope you enjoyed the first episode of this series. Next episode we'll be looking at the FAL, since it's the second assault rifle you'll be unlocking in the series. Everyone, I do wish you an amazing day, wear a mask, stay safe, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye!